Hello again, Guardians. It's Cortanium, and today we are back on the moon on the Sanctuary Load Zone, and we are actually getting outside of the map on Traitor's Ketch, which is this entire area right here. This big orange ketch just sitting on the bottom right hand side of the map. So just travel to Eris Morn and pull out your Sparrow, and let's get ourselves headed over there, and we are going to get outside of that load zone and get outside of the ketch, and you guys are going to see a bunch of cool stuff this video. We can actually get above all the air vents and actually look down on our friends if you guys are doing this in the Nightmare version, and I highly suggest you do this in the Nightmare version. You guys will be able to shoot the boss from outside of the map in some cases, and so this is very cool. Although your friends in the Nightmare Hunt might get mad, and they might report you for doing this because you can't actually help them out with anything other than the boss room. Anyway, Guardians, here it is. Here we are at our glitch spot. This is the entire ship, but our glitch is actually right out here in the bottom left. I'm going to cut the video here because I died a couple times, but just stand on this bridge and look right in front of you right here and just jump forward a little bit. You're going to notice a barrier pushing you down. Don't worry, Guardians, just go down a little bit, and right here it is. You just jump down and avoid a couple more barriers, and here is the hole in the map, Guardians. Very easy to find, one of the more easier glitches we've done, and look at it. There's just two big holes in the map. You can jump through either one, and you are outside of the catch, Guardians. You are outside of the map, and you can quit the video now if you so want to. Otherwise, I'm going to look around and show you guys a couple things you can do. If you don't want to know, you can explore on your own, Guardians. I'll see you then. Anyway, for those of you sticking around, look at this stuff, Guardians. We can look through pretty much everything here. It is a really wacky outside with tons of like little 2D little stuff. And just look around, Guardians. This is an insane place. We're inside the entire big ship right now. For a big ship, there's really not much inside it, I'll tell you that. There's only this one room and then this weird overhead hangar. Watch out when you're going up here, Guardians. There is a height barrier. If you go too far, the map's height barrier is set for everything. That includes the catch, and so you can't go up too far with your Sparrow. It's going to tell you to turn back. You can't go up too far with your person, or it tells you to turn back. And so just try to avoid that, Guardians. But wow, this is interesting. You can have a more clearer view of some of the stuff on the bottom of the map. You can probably even get outside of the bottom of the map. I'm sure the death barrier dropped a little bit. And you can look out the side of the catch, Guardians, and look at everywhere else on the map. Look at this. We can see literally everything on the map. We can see some Guardians over there patrolling the moon, and we ourselves are patrolling the inside of the catch. And now we can head over to the right side here and actually hit the load zone for Traitor's Ketch. That's the name of this entire catch. And so just hop down here, and this should be this last slide. Do not get too close to the back wall right here in front of me, or else you will die and it will kill you, and you'd have to do the glitch all over again. But don't worry, Guardians, we did it. We hit it correctly, and we're inside the Traitor's Ketch load zone. And as you can see, the very famous servitor ball is right there, just looking around and wondering who's up there or who's down there. But we're up here, Guardians. And you guys can look back, and wow, it's just a bunch of unloaded stuff, bunch of stuff. I'm surprised they decided to replicate the engine in the sky, if you saw that back there. And you can see the back side of this orb, the servitor ball here. I'm not really sure what this is. It's like a modified servitor, an oracle or something looking around. And you guys can, again, there's vents on top of this. Ooh, we have spooky shadows. You can walk right through them, and Bungie has made it so they disappear when you look at them. That's kind of cool. And you would think to yourself, oh hey, these are, these are nice vents. Maybe I can help out my Guardians, my fellow Guardian friends, by shooting stuff through it. No, Guardians, I am sorry, it is just solid. As you can see, my knife just sticks right inside of it, Guardians. This is very solid stuff. You can't actually shoot through it until we get to the boss room, and I'll show you a place where you can shoot the boss through, which should be very helpful. Anyway, Guardians, as we go on, you guys can see all these passageways and all the cool stuff outside of the map. Now, what I find interesting about all of these passageways is, if you notice, they're very long. These are just enemy spawn rooms. If you've seen any other out of map videos I've made, you notice enemy spawn rooms are usually just one-room structures. They're not actually big hallways like this. This is at least 3 hallway rooms for whatever reason. I guess they got a lot of enemies to spawn in. And watch out, Guardians, do not fall off the map because it is a long way to die. Anyway, look around. As you can see, we have more vents up there. I'll try to get up there for you, Guardians. But first, we're going to take a tumble so you see what happens when you fall off the map. And this is rather interesting. I thought this is one of the longer fall off the map times I've ever had. It takes, I don't know, at least a minute on some certain Nessus Lost sectors to actually die. It takes at least 30 seconds here to die. You're just sitting there looking around, wondering, when is the death barrier going to hit? You can expect the stars, you can look at the earth, you can look at pretty much everything around you for 30 seconds as you're falling away from everything. It's really such a long death time, and there it is. Okay, we can head ourselves up to the top of the structure here, and we can look through the vents once again. Like, the enemies seem to know where I am. He's just looking right at the wall. That's pretty strange. And let's hop on top of these oversized spawn rooms and try to hop ourselves on top. Now watch out, there is a barrier right above you. It's just a structure Bungie put there for some, detail purposes. What you want to do is you just want to go forward enough or hop to the right enough to actually get around the structure. What I do is I just eventually go forward here enough just to actually hop out of it, and there it is. Here's the structure, Guardians, and here's more vents that look like we can shoot through them, but then again, nope. You see my swords are just gonna fly right into it, and they're just gonna stick there. Completely collision proof. Like, you can't get through that, Guardians. So you can't help out your enemies, or you can't help out your friends in these first few rooms. But don't worry, Guardians, this boss room right behind us, we can actually help out our friends. And so if we look right behind us, yep, there it is. Here we have the boss room, Guardians. This is where you fight Taniks. This is where the whole fight goes down. And we have some swishy stuff in the air, just a little piece of cloth just hanging out in the air for some reason. They probably just copy and pasted it into the map somewhere, but you can this is actually very solid. You saw I just shot at it and now I'm standing on it, and this is a very creepy feeling you get if you Guardians decide to do this in the game, of just standing on some random cloth outside of the map. This is very weird. Where the heck the wind is coming from, I have no clue. But anyway, Guardians, you can look through. This is the entire boss room. There's no hole in the floor. That's just the game weirdly loading stuff from the outside of the map. And to my left, Guardians, you will see two tubes. We'll actually get inside of those. These are the places I'm talking about shooting the boss from outside of the map. You can actually get inside these tubes and shoot the boss. This is very cool stuff. I'll show you guys after I go over to the right and show you what's in the behind, because I honestly, ever since playing Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, I expected there to be a passageway back here, leading to another room or another boss room, but nope, it's just a normal passageway. And I mean, I can't say what I expected, but my dreams have certainly been crushed there. Anyway, Guardians, you can take yourselves back to the top after exploring that back part. Look at these two little fallen walkers just sitting in their tubes here, and all you got to do is run up the wall, kind of like a ninja warrior wall. If you think about it, you're trying to run up it and jump up it like this, and as soon as we can get in it, and there it is, Guardians. And now watch out, this servitor is alive. Just kidding, Guardians. It's just completely fake. You can pass through all of it, and you can shoot actually through it. You can throw your grenades, you can throw your melees, you can throw your supers and all your bullets through these holes, Guardians. This is where you will help out your friends if you were doing the nightmare hunt and killing all the ads inside of this room if you do want to. I mean, I certainly will. This is a very fun thing to do, and people are going to look at you strange like, how the heck did he do that? Anyway, Guardians, if you don't decide you want to stick in there, you can actually get out of here pretty easily. Just hop on these tubes here and just hop right outside of the tube, and you're back outside of the map. And you can try to get back inside of the map by, I don't know, going back and hitting the load zone and killing yourself and trying to try to help out the Guardians from inside the map. Or otherwise, this is a pretty cool glitch, Guardians. I mean, you guys can always just go inside of these tubes and help out your friends, or you guys can leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys again in the next video. That was all for it. We've gotten outside of the catch and everything. Thank you, Guardians, for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.